The fans.
Up first, fists of fire from the United States of America. It's Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks, trimmed with black. Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner from Palmer Park, Maryland. A legend of the sport. A 5-division champion of the world. Sugar Ray Leonard.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell for round 1. They landed a good jab there. Brilliant hook there. They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these 2 are done.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Done with that counter shot. He blocks the uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. One punch could change everything in this battle. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was off target. So close with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a...
Forget about good work, that's it. Now,
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Back and forth they go. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above him, and so I've got to respect both of them more than anything.
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice punch. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Defense is not an option for these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What? Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just keep him on the end.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not
start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure
the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back in there.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. He missed with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
A perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. counterpunch caught him clean. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
You've let him back into this. You're better than...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good work out there.
Jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Get them back together. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
And what you do, good work. Relax now, I don't
switch on. Get your boxing back together.
You start, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
I'm back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Punch, counter punch. That left hook just missed. Can't find a home with that jab. That jab misses. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than has to.
To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Sugar Ray Leonard days. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We're trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Miss with that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? The straight right just misses. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. They're both trying for a knockout. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Come on, breathe.
Let's start the 6th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter shot lands. Solid punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick breath, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Oh, and this is really going to rub them the wrong way. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Another scoring shot there. They stopped the hook there. How about that? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's...
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Those counter punches have to hurt. Tried to score with a jab. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win the...
And there's the bell for round 8. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You'd like to see more jabs. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.